Hi Virgo, this is Eileen with your September 2018 Psychic Tarot card reading. And we're starting the month of September with the Three of Swords card. And the Three of Swords is talking about possible arguments or upsets, maybe with this could be in romance and close relationships. It could be even with friendships or with even family members, just some type of upsets for some Virgos. And this is a general reading, so all of these cards will not relate to everyone. Some cards may resonate with you in this reading, while others resonate for other people. If I was focusing on one person doing a private reading, then I would just be honing in on their circumstances. But for some Virgos, there might be some issues going on, possibly in the beginning of September or thereabouts, where you might be feeling like someone has betrayed you. Someone actually, because I'm tuning in on a psychic level as well as reading the meanings of the cards, and I'm feeling that um, maybe this is one person or a few Virgos. You might be really feeling kind of fed up with some people that have been in your life, and they might not even be real close to you anyway, but you see where they have not been sincere with you, and maybe they've been dishonest with you, and you feel like you just can't depend on them. That's what I'm getting for somebody. That might be one person or a few people. But overall, I do feel like you're in the strong position. I feel almost like whoever experiences this Three of Swords energy in September, it's almost like you're already over it anyway. Kind of like you are familiar with the situation with whoever it relates to, whether it's some acquaintance, people you thought were friends, or something in a romantic situation. It's like you've already worked through it quite a bit, and you're at a point like, okay, I don't even have any place in my life for this, so I need to move on. I just don't have the patience for these particular people to bother with them. They're not honest, I can't depend on them. That type of thing. That's what I'm getting. So, and like I said, this is some Virgos. Others may not even experience anything like that in September. Next card we have is the Hermit card. And this is a major arcana card, the Hermit. And the Hermit is talking about needing to go within in the month of September. Maybe have some introspection in your life. Maybe tune into your own inner guidance, your own intuition, and see where you are on your path in life and where you're going and where you want to go. I am getting a sense from a number of Virgos that you've already been exploring a more spiritual path for a long time, for a good while, and you're peaceful about it. You feel like you have some peace inside of yourself because you know who you are inside. You're not trying to fit into some cookie cutter image of who you should be or anything like that. You're just being your own authentic self from the inside, from your heart and soul. And so you're feeling like experiences from your past, however you've lived up until now, that you've learned a lot and you've become the person that you are. And you know you're a person of substance now, that you've outgrown a lot of maybe old way of looking at things, or I don't know, even letting things get to you or letting people get to you, kind of like you need to associate with people that you resonate with, and not try to be everything to everybody. I'll put it that way. I just feel like a lot of Virgos are on that kind of a spiritual path in their life. And in September, you might be going within. You might be stepping back, spending a little time alone just for some quiet introspection. Maybe just being out and about just by yourself, out in nature, or just whatever, a little outing by yourself, just so you can think, just so you can be just be who you are. and feel comfortable within yourself. So I get a lot of good energy from this, and this is one. You've got a number of major arcana cards actually going on here. The next card we have is the Death card, and this is all about phases of life that are coming to a close so something new can begin in your lives. And I'm by the cards that are here for Virgo in September. There's so many major arcanas, and they're really big major arcana cards that mean a lot of interesting things. You've got good cards going on here. And so it makes me feel like there's a lot of transitions going on for Virgos in September. So the Death card, this is all about things that no longer, maybe people that no longer serve you well, that you're letting go of in September. I feel like for a number of Virgos, this has already taken place. And some of you might even, it could even be something like leaving a job that you weren't happy with, or moving from one location to another, relocating, because wherever you were, it kind of, maybe it turned sour, or maybe you just feel like it ran its course and it was time to go. And then there's relationships, like personal relationships of different kinds. Some of you might have just ended something, because I'm feeling endings. And you're not, the feeling I'm getting, you're not always ready right when something ends just to move on. It's kind of like you're still reverberating from that energy of that previous situation, whether it was a personal relationship or a job, or maybe where you lived. Almost like a feeling of, I'm not here, but I'm not there either. Kind of like you're at that place where something has ended, but you haven't picked up and moved on yet. I'm getting a sense of that for a number of Virgos in September. But I do get, what I'm getting is like almost like things are being cleared out for you. There's a clearing. And for some of you, you might just be clearing out clutter in your home and starting a new phase that way, just within yourself, just in your own personal space. So, but it's a good card overall, because it's leading the way to something new and better that resonates with you and who you are. And I think it's a good card to follow the Hermit. You're doing some introspection. Then things are ending, or have just ended not too long ago. And then look at this great card. The Magician is next, another major arcana. And the Magician card is telling you that you have everything you need inside of yourself to create the world that you want to live in, the world you want for yourself. And so you just have to really focus on it, though. You have to believe in yourself and your own abilities, believe in your future and what you want for yourself, your dreams, your goals, and don't let them be colored by other people's opinions of what you should want. Think about what's really important and valuable to you in the way you want to live your life, and what your work is, or where you want to be, in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever. Because the Magician card is saying you have all the resources inside of yourselves to make it happen, to accomplish your goals and your dreams. But you must be focused. It's like, even though you've got all the resources, you've got the talent, you've got the intelligence, you have everything, and you know what you want and what you don't want. Also, you've had enough experiences in your life that you pretty clearly know what you want. It's just, I'm feeling some of you are feeling like, I know what I want, I just don't know if I can really make it all come together. It's kind of like, it's like, you want it, you're going in that direction, but it's almost like, oh, is it going to be too good to be true if it really happens for me? And the Magician card is saying, no, it's not too good to be true, and don't tell yourself that. Give yourself the positive feedback you need, and start resonating with that energy of accomplishing goals, of living your ideal way of life, what makes you happy, and where you want to be, and how you want to live, and what kind of relationships you want, what kind of work you want to be doing, and all of that, your home. and then really focus on it and have the intention of creating your dreams, because the magician card is saying you've got what it takes to do it, but you got to be patient and just take one thing at a time. It's one step at a time, one day at a time. But there's a lot of good potential here, a lot of good energy circulating around for Virgos, for making major life changes that will last for years to come, and that will definitely be big changes for the better if you're actively engaged with working towards this and have full intention to get your life how you want it and to live the kind of life you want for yourself. And then the next card we have is the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is about relationships. The cups do relate to feelings and emotions and love and romance. And the Two of Cups, this is telling me that a number of Virgos, you're going to be meeting the right person for you. And I feel like this person is from a previous lifetime. I do believe in reincarnation. I feel you were together in a previous lifetime and in a happy love relationship that was very meaningful, very smooth. I get a smooth feeling about these relationships. And I'm tuning in for different people. I don't think this is just one Virgo. I think it's, I don't know if it's several or what, I'm not sure. I just feel like it's more than one person, that you're supposed to be crossing paths with this person from a previous lifetime. And they've been working on themselves, you've been working on yourself, and the two of you just meet, and it's almost like love at first sight, or something clicks. Even if you just feel your friends at when you first meet, it might be that. It might not be love, I'm in love with her or him or whatever. It might just be, hey, I like this person, and all of a sudden it's like this is, you're both talking and enjoying your conversation and just feeling like you're both on the same page and you're in the right place at the right time, just something very natural. And then it could turn into a really nice love romance relationship. And then I feel like for some of you, you're already with that person, that right partner for you. And again, it feels very much like it's from a previous life, like a karmic kind of connection. And it feels good. And some of you, with your partner, you might even be in some kind of business together, or you might be starting a business together, or talking about it and making plans. And it feels good. It's like both of you love being together, and there's some kind of work you enjoy doing and that you know a lot about, or know enough about, that maybe you're still learning more too. And you're pursuing this business, and it just feels good. It just has a really smooth feeling. So that's for some of you. Again, this is a general reading, so this doesn't mean every single Virgo is going to meet their perfect partner in September, but the energy is certainly there for a number of you. I feel like those of you who have already worked through different things in your lives and you're just at a comfortable place where you're not anxious to meet someone, but you feel like it would be nice to have someone who compliments you. And I feel like you just cross paths. You're supposed to cross paths with this person who's kind of got a similar philosophy. It's like you both have it together and you're comfortable within yourselves, and then you cross paths, and then you've got someone that you really can relate to and enjoy being with. So that's for certain Virgos. The energy is there, and this might carry forward. I feel like it's not necessarily just September. It might carry over into October or November or something. I just feel that energy's there for a number of you. Okay. Because it's all about timing. You meet people when you're supposed to. So for some Virgos, the timing is right. For other Virgos, it may not be right now. You might have to just be a little more patient. The next card we have is the Nine of Pentacles. And this is a really nice card because it's all about financial stability and enjoying your life, enjoying your home, and enjoying the fruits of your labor, having success and material security. Some of you might even be receiving an inheritance of some sort. But for a lot of you, it's just enjoying the rewards of your own hard work. That when you're in your home, I I get this sense that a number of Virgos, you've made your home really comfortable and aesthetically pleasing, and you just really enjoy being there, whether it's indoors or outdoors, and you're out in a yard or patio or inside your home. And you've done things along the way to create a very comfortable, pleasant environment for yourselves, so that when you're in your home, you're more aware of your own prosperity, just when you see what you're surrounded with and how you're living your lives. And even if you still feel like you've got a ways to go, but you've got things set up in such a way that you really feel it relates to you, that it's you, and it makes you happy. It's very pleasing. And a number of you are really going to be feeling more prosperous in September, like things have really been going well for you, and you're very grateful for all that you have. And having an attitude of gratitude is so important, because it helps more good things to come to you. It's like the more you have a lot of gratitude for what you have, it helps the universe to open the doors to bring more good things. I got to get a drink of water. Just a second. Let me get my water. Excuse me. But I really like that card. It's really a nice card to get. And excuse me. Okay. Next card we have is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords, now this is talking about rest after a lot of hard work, after stress. And for some of you that have had things closing out in your life, whether it was some kind of relationship, or you moved, relocated, or some other situation, maybe changed jobs or something, or maybe were involved having these stressful situations that were very upsetting to you with regard to people in your lives, and plus just plain old working, work, 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 like so many of us do. It's just the world we live in now. It's a very hectic, busy world we live in. A lot of Virgos are going to need a rest in September, just to recuperate, to recharge your batteries before it's time to move on and continue on your journey. And so that's all this Four of Swords is talking about here: the need to take a break, relax, have a little recreation, catch up on your sleep before continuing on along your path. So then the next card we have is the Four of Wands, and another really nice card. Now, the wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the four, and number four is stability. So you've got Four of Swords, you've got Four of Wands. The number four does relate to having stability in your life. And the Four of Wands is about enjoying your family, your friendships. Perhaps there's some celebrations going on. Some of you might be attending a wedding, or even getting married in September, or even getting engaged. Or maybe just having a nice holiday. We have the Labor Day weekend in September. But some of you might just have some free time. You might be taking some vacation time or something in September too. Maybe with this rest that a lot of you need, you end up extending and taking a number of days off, or a long weekend, and just relaxing and enjoying your loved ones, your family, your friends, and doing some things you enjoy doing. And maybe there are some nice celebrations for you as well that are going on in the month of September that you can kind of just feel good about. So this is a very nice card. And I am feeling like, too, this can also refer to making plans for marriage. I am feeling that someone, now this might just be one Virgo I'm tuning into, that you're with someone who's already knowing they want to spend their life with you. I feel like the Virgo is a female, and I'm looking, the guy, it's a guy that's in your life, and he already knows he wants to spend his life with you, but I don't know if he's actually proposed or not. But I feel like the two of you have been involved, and he shows, he's very attentive to you. He shows you that he's there. He's fully engaged in the relationship and everything. And I just don't know if he's gotten around to actually proposing marriage yet, but I do feel like that's on his mind. But I do feel like you have a really good relationship with one another. It's a very compatible relationship. I feel like he's got a fairly good job. I'm not sure what work he does. I just feel like he stays pretty active in his job. And he might be some fire sign because this is a Wands card, Four of Wands. He might actually be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or have some of that in his chart because he feels active to me. He feels like he's kind of quick sometimes making decisions or getting moving along or being proactive. He doesn't like to sit still too long. He likes to get up and go and get things done. But but I think he's got a really nice nature, nice personality, so he can sit around and talk and joke around and just relax, watch a movie, and do things like that too. He's a nice conversationalist, I feel like. So I feel like this sounds specific to one person that I'm tuning in for, but I do feel like he's to me, what I'm getting from him and the way he relates to you and talks and converses with you is that he's trying to let you know he's a nice guy. And he is. But I feel he does feel like he could be a fire sign, or he's got a good bit of that in his chart. Just kind of expressive and outgoing, but not pushy or anything, but quick to act, quick to think, quick to speak up, but nice personality. I feel like he is looking at you for long term. So if he didn't propose yet, I feel like he's making his way to do that. That's what I'm feeling like. So that does sound specific for one person. I mean, it could be more than one, but that could just be one person I was tuning in for. But for a number of you, that card is good in the way of maybe having some nice celebrations or some pleasant time off, that type of thing. And for romance and enjoying your romantic relationships. Let's see, the next card, we have another major arcana card. We have the Justice card. And Justice, this is talking about fairness. This is talking about thinking through things through in a logical manner. If you have to make some kind of a decision about something, that your judgment, your decision making skills will be very strong in September to weigh things out and have balance and fairness in your mind when you're making some kind of a decision. So if some of you have some big decision you're making, the Justice card is saying you're going to have pretty good reasoning and thinking abilities and being able to weigh things out, weigh the pros and the cons, and make a really good sound decision. Now, also for this card, this is saying that for some of you, if you have some kind of a legal situation going on, it might go in your favor. It could be more in your favor. The Justice card is talking about just things being balanced. So typically it relates to a good outcome. And you have a lot of good cards, so it makes me think that overall I get positive, strong, strong energy from this card for you, Virgos, especially placed the way it is. You've got a lot of strong, positive cards in your reading. And then look what's following your last card here, the World card. This is a really great major arcana card. Again, another destiny card. You've really got so many of them. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards out of the 10. So that's a lot. And the World card is about success, achievement, feeling on top of the world, that you've been working and making progress, and you're feeling your prosperity and sense of success in your own life. But it's not necessarily just material success. A lot of you are going to be feeling successful inside because you're living the life of your true self. that you're being who you are. I'm getting creativity from some of you Virgos. I'm wondering if some of you are doing some type of work that's very creative. You might be making something with your hands or designing things, or I'm just getting a lot of creativity, maybe even painting or doing some type of creative work like that. And you really identify with this, whatever it is, because I think I'm looking at different scenarios here for different Virgos that I'm tuning into. And it really resonates with who you are, whatever your creative outlet is. I'm feeling like it makes you feel good because you know you're living who you are from the heart and soul. And so, and then too, I feel like a lot of Virgos will be really feeling good just from the progress you're making in your work, in your career, in your life goals that you have, both on a personal level and for business. I'm feeling a lot of you are going to be feeling really good in your romantic relationships too. I am getting that. Some of you might actually be engaged, or I don't know, or maybe just in love, and you're really enjoying your love relationship with your partner, and you've got this creativity. I'm getting creativity for a number of you. But I mean, really, the World card is about success, achieving your dreams, reaping the rewards again of your hard work, being recognized. Really, really, I'm getting different scenarios for different people. Also, it can sometimes represent travel, or some of you might even move into a new home that you're going to be feeling really happy and feeling really good in, like it just really feels like it's you. Yeah, so much good energy. I'm getting a lot of good energy for a number of you. Okay, now this deck I've been using here, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And now I'm going to pick one card from the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. I'm going to put my water glass back over here. Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to shuffle these. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. If you have subscribed, I thank you for your subscriptions. And be sure and check for your rising and moon signs as they come available. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, so what's the message for Virgo for September 2018? Oh, and this is your birthday months around here. Happy birthday also. Oh my God. Hey, that even makes more sense why you have all these major arcana, major transitions going on right now. This is your birthday month around this time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that kind of comes together better now that I think about it. Okay, so what's the message for Virgo for September 2018? Virgo. What's the message for Virgo for September 2018? Okay, one more shuffle and then we'll pick one card. Okay, what's the message for Virgo for September 2018? Okay, I'm fanning the cards out. Okay. Okay, let's see what this one is here. Okay, this is number 15. It says ego, the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. Okay, so I'm feeling like this might relate to some Virgos, but I do have a lot. I mean, the messages I'm getting overall in this reading are pretty good. So this is telling me this might be relating to some Virgos that you're feeling kind of trapped in your circumstances. So getting caught up in fear and worry, the illusion of being trapped. Yes, so you don't want to do that. placing too much importance on material items. I would say if you're feeling that way, you do need to step aside, be objective, take your power back, and identify with success and prosperity and being safe and sound and everything being good for you, so you can help bring about those kind of conditions for yourself. Use the law of attraction in your favor. You've got so many good trends going on here. So many good trends, you know. Okay, let me pull another one now. Nature's Whispers. I'll pick one card from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. Okay, what's the message for Virgo for September 2018? Virgo. What's the message for Virgo for September 2018? Virgo for September 2018. What's the message for Virgo? Okay, I'm going to fan these out. Pick one card. Okay, let's see what this is here. Okay, this one says assurance. That's number 14. See, it's an old tree with people in the tree. These images, there's so much imagery. I just love all the details in these cards. I'm going to look this one up in the booklet. Okay, number 14, assurance. Let me see what that one is. Okay, let's see, 14. Okay, assurance. Remain steady and be assured you are doing exactly what you are supposed to do. You might be seeing small signs that things, situations, and desires are just beginning to fall into place. Your focus and skills are intact. You will feel motivated in work areas and therefore make good inroads on your usual work. New ways of dealing with things will occur to you. Fresh perspectives will appear, and as a result, your life will move towards harmony and balance. Trust yourself. You have everything you need. I like that, and I think that ties in with this reading. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm going to pick one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so what's the message for Virgo for September 2018? What's the message for Virgo, September 2018? Virgo, September 2018. What's the message for Virgo? Okay, I'm going to give it one more shuffle and then fan them out. What's the message for Virgo for September 2018? I'm going to fan these out. Okay. Okay. This one is Angel Bethany. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. Oh, and that's true. This is true. It's really good to take care of yourself also, because in our busy worlds, a lot of times we get so busy that there's just no time, or it seems like there's no time. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. Great advice, great cards. Okay, Virgos, well, happy birthday to you. I hope you like your reading this month. And let's see, Virgo is August 23rd to September 22nd. Yeah, so happy birthday all the way around to the Virgos. And I hope you like your reading. Be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. And if you have done so, I thank you for your subscriptions. And be sure and check for your rising and moon signs as they come available. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, so have a great September, Virgos, and we'll talk again soon.